How do you tell the difference between giving up and moving on? Well, for me, it started with a video about fruits. I spent 12 hours making a Fruit Ninja remake to teach my followers the names of fruits in English. I went all out and I didn't spare a single detail. Yes, that's what I do. I teach English. But honestly, I loved making it.
Fruit Ninja, English edition.
12 hours to teach people the word.
Apple.
But then I thought about who I was doing this for. You ever have one of those nights where your brain just won't fucking stop? You start doubting everything and then it goes deeper, right? Why you chose this path? Whether the people you stopped talking to actually had a point? Whether you built something real or you're just lying to yourself. But the worst part is, you keep going, you wake up, you show up, you do the work, you tell yourself it's fine, you keep playing the role everyone expects from you, even though you know something is off. My friend Daniel once told me, sometimes the past is the only way to see the future. And looking back, you realize how much of yourself you put into what you make. We get so focused on the future that we forget how much we've been through. But anyway, enough drama. Daniel, what's happening, homie? I hope you're calling about money. That was a Rick Ross reference, by the way.
Nothing much, man. Just watched your last video. It's sick, dude. How is business?
How much time you got? There's always that one friend you can yap with for hours, and somehow you only figure out what you actually feel by speaking to them.
Bro, you can't give up now. Not after everything you built.
No, I'm not. It's just an annoying part of the job right now. Look, I actually took too much of your time already. I know how busy you are. Thank you for checking on me, but let's lock in and we'll catch up soon, yeah?
Sure, man.
I lied. And I made the whole call about me. Didn't even ask how he was doing. There was no falling asleep after that. Not with my head this loud. So I called my therapist to help me make sense of it. Hey chat, I need your help. So, it's a good idea. Because I'm in a position where right now, about what and I have to try to find something that can help you. Why not? Maybe let's say okay, this isn't. You're just repeating things back at me. Like, I don't need a pep talk. The truth is, but I also don't know what I need. I'm not even sure why I'm doing this anymore, or what I want. book gave me what I needed, but now I had to apply it. 3 paths. The dip, where things are hard but get better if you keep going. The cul-de-sac, French for dead end, where no matter how hard you work, nothing changes. And the cliff, where everything seems fine until it falls apart. How long are we doing this? Sit. It's complicated. Why is this so hard for you? Because I built something. Because I spent what? Over a year! Countless nights in After Effects, learning to talk to a camera, writing scripts, building a community from nothing, animating stuff nobody in this niche had ever seen. I built websites, learned filmmaking, sales funnels. Beautiful speech. You listed 8 things. How many of them were about teaching English? How many? It's not about, look, the skills serve the teaching. I use the skills to deliver. Deliver what? To who? To people who want to learn English. You had 759 conversations with those people. What did you learn? The Instagram is growing. The numbers are beautiful. The numbers are cinema. And they don't mean shit. You're winning a game that doesn't pay. The biggest creators in your market, all of them live lives that you would hate. Say it. Even if you're right. Even if every single thing you're saying is right. I just can't walk away. People will think what? That you quit? That you're a loser? What's more cowardly? Leaving something that isn't working, or staying in something you hate because you're afraid of what people might whisper about you. It's not that simple. You keep saying that. It's your favorite sentence. It's not that simple. Your first videos, remember those? They were shit. Everything you became in the last year and a half is yours. So how do you tell the difference between giving up and moving on? I always thought moving on was just a soft version of giving up. But it depends on where you are. Maybe you're in the dip, where moving on feels right, but you're actually giving up. Maybe you're headed for a cliff, and everything feels fine, but you can't see the drop yet. Or maybe you're in a cul-de-sac, doing everything right in a place that goes nowhere. But in my case, I wasn't in any of them. It was working, it was growing, I just didn't want where it was going. I am not erasing what I built, I'm taking it with me. Now, it's time to move forward. Alright, so the next thing I'm building, it's essentially... Shh! They're not supposed to know about it yet.